Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. Today we're going to make some epic stuffing. So what I have here is an entire loaf of sourdough bread that we bought a few days ago. Did that on purpose. Wanted a little stale. We're going to take that and we're going to dice it up into about 1/2 inch to 1 inch cubes. And once we get our cubes, we're going to put them onto a baking sheet. So right now, my oven is pre-warmed to 225 degrees. We're going to put these on the baking pan and then put them in the oven for about 30 minutes. All right, so obviously I chose wrong on my size of baking pan here, so I'm going to transfer these to a 1/2 sheet, get it in the oven. Then we're going to go over to the stove. So what we got for over there, I have 1 pound of our homemade Italian sausage. I have an entire bunch of celery hearts, an onion, and a red pepper finely diced, so the Cajun Holy Trinity is right here. I have a 1/4 cup of butter. I have, some people may call it a tablespoon of garlic. It's probably really more like 2, 2.5. I have a 1/4 cup of flour here, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. So we're going to put all that together on the stove, and that's our next step as the bread toasts. All right, we're at the stove. Let's get that Italian sausage going as our bread is toasting. Efficiency. As we talked about in our sausage making video, our Italian sausage is made with a mixture of 1/2 sweet Italian spices and 1/2 spicy Italian spices. Mix those together with the pork. Voila, we have our spicy sweet Italian sausage right where we want it. So if you want to make your stuffing just like ours, then you should buy some sweet and spicy Italian sausage, then use a 1/2 pound of each. Okay, so the sausage is about 80% of the way there. As I've been browning it, I've been trying to break it up into as small chunks as possible so you get some in every bite of that stuffing. Now goes in our Cajun Trinity of the onions, peppers, and celery. We're going to cook this for another 5 to 7 minutes until the onions are good and translucent. Okay, it's been about 6 minutes. I like how my veggies are looking, so now in goes the garlic. And we're going to stir that up for just a couple minutes until we start smelling that incredible aroma. Now in with a 1/4 cup, also known as a 1/2 steak of butter. You get that melted. Okay, that butter is melted and fully incorporated. Now in with that 1/4 cup of flour. Sprinkle that over to make it easier for us to mix. And then we're going to mix that until we see no white lumps in there. So now in goes our 2 cups of chicken broth. And then our salt and pepper. And then we're going to mix that together, bring it to a boil until it thickens. And as soon as it starts to thicken, we're going to set it aside. As you can see there, it's good and thickened. So we're going to take it off the heat, set that aside, and move on to the next step. Next step, we're going to take 1 cackleberry and mix that together with 2 cups of heavy cream. Now, this is Thanksgiving Day. I'm making this to take it over to somebody's house. Yesterday we went shopping for heavy cream, found very little, and we shot an ice cream video yesterday. So this isn't all heavy cream. I've had to substitute some half and half with it too, and that's going to be just fine. Okay, we're going to get all that mixed up and set that aside. So now we're at the 30-minute point. I'm going to pull the now croutons out of the oven, put them in this large bowl, and then jack the temperature up to 425 on the oven. Now we're just going to put everything together. So I got my spoon here for mixing. We're going to add to our breadcrumbs in this bowl a tablespoon of fresh basil, finely chopped. We have a tablespoon of freshly chopped thyme and a tablespoon of freshly chopped sage. That is going to add an incredible flavor to it that dried spices just cannot compete with. Next, we're going to take our egg and heavy cream mixture, add that slowly, trying to get it all over every bit of our breadcrumbs there. Then we're going to mix all that together. Until pretty much all of that liquid is gone. And we are there. The bread is well coated. Now goes in our chicken broth, Italian sausage, vegetable mixture. We mix all that together. Oh, this smells amazing. I've said it before, cooking with fresh herbs is a game changer if you're used to cooking with dry. Okay, now we're going to take our baking dish, hit it with some spray, got some olive oil here, and get our mixture in there. Get that all evened out. I have no idea what's going on in the background. Somebody's wrestling a refrigerator box or something, which is weird because we haven't bought a refrigerator lately. All right, we're all spread out. Now I'm just waiting on the oven coming to temp. It's going to go in there for 30 minutes at 425 degrees. Then we'll give it a try. All right, it's been 30 minutes. Let's get that out of the oven. Oh, it smells incredible. So as I said, it's going over to a friend's house that we're celebrating Thanksgiving over there. We already did our Thanksgiving dinner a few weeks ago, so we could get that out to you guys on the episodes. So I am going to find a spot here. There we go. We'll take a bite and test this out. Some sausage right there. Cool down so it doesn't melt my face. Hey, if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit that like button. What is your favorite way to do stuffing? Put that down in the comments and maybe we'll have time to give it a try before Christmas. Hit that subscribe button. You'll know when every one of our episodes come out. They do come out every Monday and Thursday at 0800 Mountain Standard Time, but we put out extra ones here and there all the time. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and you'll be alerted. Okay, I think it's cooled down enough. Let's give it a try. Oh. That's second bite worthy. The sausage in it is fantastic. Those fresh herbs, the basil, the thyme, and the sage just push this over the edge. you definitely want to try it this way. Hey, thanks for joining us. Until next time, fair winds and following seas.